But to look your enemy in the eye, knowing you'll remember his face for the rest of your life, now that takes a stomach much stronger than you'll ever have.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Girl Gaming. Today we're going to be continuing our series of STA 3 Solo. This is the 1.3 update, and I think we're on episode 8 now. It's all looking pretty good for us. We've carved out a corner of the galaxy, probably getting towards half now, I think, once we've taken these worlds. And it's all looking pretty rosy. In the last episode, we kind of continued our march towards Archance and Rurapenthe. We do have a small fleet here that's just mopping up resistance. It's mainly composed of a few cruisers, just a couple of cap ships, and of course our wonderful Titan, the Polaris class. Beautiful. And let's just zoom ourselves back out. We have taken practically everything in Arcanis. Yep, Arcanis. And we're just waiting on that at the moment to become available for us. Part of the reason that we haven't taken it yet is because of all of these things, these subspace relay stations. It's become a bit of a challenge over here to take these worlds because the culture's a little bit strong. In addition to this, we are going via the Asia Nebula. Let's see where these ships are going. I think they're going to Beta Thoridor. I decided to take that one next as well. Not sure what that's going to have there, but I'm sure we'll find out the hard way. And last but not least, we did have a fleet that came to have a quick look at this world. We've extinguished the population on it, and the fleet's now leaving. So it does look like the Klingons have a small but effective fleet here. Katinga classes, they have actually not a lot really. Burrell classes, Corellis, the Warmonger here, which is a Corral class. They're quite good. Any other cap ships hanging about there? We've got a Fekler. They're fantastic. Really, really good buff ships. And is there anything else particularly scary? No, there isn't really. I'm not too concerned about a fleet of this kind of composition at all. Cool. Did notice on the way past, because we've got a Nova over here, that the House of Bette Midler, the House of Targesh, is fighting the Unknown Probe, which I find quite funky. I do like that a lot. Looks like they've got both Kern and Gowron, and they've taken a couple of vessels as well. I noticed that they'd got a Nautican Raider, they'd got a Decora Marauder, and that's usually using the capture ability of a Ravenous class. Well, they've got a Fekler here, they've got a Nervar, and they've got a Sushjar. It looks like the Oranges have actually got a pretty good fleet. Anyhow, without further ado, let's continue. So, it's fairly early in the morning, so my jabber might be slightly affected as a result of that.
Enemy vessels detected.
Oh, no. What was the enemy vessels?
Enemy engaged.
Changing heading.
Altering course.
Right, here we go. The part of my fleet has just arrived. Oh, no.
Just tell me where to go.
Nova Robotics? No. Well, hopefully they'll be able to sort these mines out themselves. That's just a Predator. Not a huge problem at this point. That's a little bit close. No, you're okay. Our Novas are just sorting out these mines. Seems like they're going about it in a bit of a crazy way, but there we are. The Nova's recently been remodeled, actually. Anyhow. Back to... Hello. They've been fighting the pirates, look. Fascinating. The world has been eliminated here, and most of the stuff in it, so it must have been a fairly heavy pirate raid. Good. That plays to our favour.
Changing heading.
Looks like Rurapenthe is now under attack. Hopefully these green lines will reduce a bit as time goes by. I can see our culture's making its way this way. Hopefully that will also be true in this direction. If not, it's not the end of the world. Well, we are dealing with the mines here, which is... Hello. What I was hoping for.
Acknowledged, Starfleet.
Let's bring our ships out. They shouldn't have gone in that direction. I do like these, the theropods. We should be able to take out this enemy fleet fairly convincingly here. Yes, we have. It has been yet another massacre. No problemo, Chiefo. Fingers crossed. Where's the Sevastopol think it's going?
We await your command.
We'll colonize this at least.
Adjusting coordinates.
Let's see what we've got here. Just a Burrell, some other little bits and bobs. Is this their capital? This is their capital, and this is the strategic command. So, if we take this out,
Colonization was successful.
then the times are good. That's the official term. Right, we've colonized this. Let's
Unable to comply.
very quickly get
Unable
this
to
a little bit
comply.
stronger.
Unable to comply.
Okay. And of course, we'll do our standardized thing. Right, the entire
Standing
fleet,
by.
being as it is, it can now
Steady as she goes.
go back to Hetoria, and we will fight them for their capital. Well, we'll fight them on the beaches. Repente is nearly down. Let's send
All sections, report.
these members of our fleet over. It's only a small fleet, but we can take Morkshire and Kitamo with those without any problem. Morkshire? Morkshire, yeah.
Ahead full.
Excellent stuff.
Adjusting coordinates.
This enemy fleet's going to be a little upset, I suspect.
Status report.
Alright, I want you to go straight for that
Bring us
Ravenous.
in a weapons range.
Looks like there's a Negvar and a Queral as well. And she's going to go straight down.
Your honor can only be regained with a great victory.
Yes, yes, blah blah, honor. We are absolutely decimating this Klingon fleet. Right.
Helm, new course.
Stay back, guys. Let's bring those
Standing
Novas in.
by. Awaiting orders.
Status.
Oh, look. Let's go sensor triangulation. Now, there was another ship that could indeed reveal mines. Was it
Standing by.
these? No. Trouble is, I've got a memory like a sieve, which does have what we might call a negative
All
effect.
sections on standby.
Begin a sensor scan. Locked on target.
Armed and ready.
Well, right, we've got the Novas revealing all the mines now. Which, as you can see, is relatively useful. It's good to have some Novas in the fleet or something of that ilk. Rurapenthe has been eliminated, so let's get this fleet, tell them to travel together, and move it over to Morkshire, which doesn't appear to have a lot going on. But it does have these bastard
New
things.
heading confirmed.
And the KDF Strategic Command is going down. I think once we've taken this world, I suspect that the House of Korath will quit. I could be wrong, but I'm not seeing any other ships anywhere. Let's just roll back out. Of course, we've taken Beta Thoridor. It's doing its thing, as they say. Been waiting quite some time to take Arcanus, which is
New heading.
what's going on here?
confirmed.
It looks like our Galaxy class is for some reason separated. Wasn't even sure that we had a Galaxy class here, to be honest, which is odd. But there we are. Looks like our Nova classes are still doing their thing with the mines. Good. And our fighters are rather usefully taking part in that also.
New heading confirmed.
I'd say we pretty much hands down won this. I'm fairly happy with the way that we've gone here. Oh, here we go. Over at Moksha. The fleet should now go and have some good attacks. Let's just see if we've got any pirates or raids against us. No, that's good. Still somehow getting absolutely bollocksed by the mines, but there we are. Oh, there goes a Nova.
Station complete.
Not a huge problem. I'll build a couple more. Oh, hello. Some kind of tiny useless fleet has just turned up. How nice.
Begin a sensor scan.
I don't think a single Katinga and a Burrell is going to cut the mustard here. Looks like I was wrong and the House of Targesh is actually the main threat now. Surprising. Dismaying, some might say. Now, it is about 7:30 in the morning, so my voice might sound a little bit raw and rugged. I've decided that on the days that I work later in the day, I will do a little bit of recording in the morning and have the evening to myself. That's not going to happen today, because today is the day of the grunge match. The grunge match is something where we get Nirvana together and give them a big hug, and we match ourselves up with them. The grudge match with Bane, and based on all the commentary that we received from you guys, it's going to be STA 3.
Yes.
Oh, here we go. Let's see what we can do with Favor the Bold.
Status report.
And of course, Inspiring Presence. Because we all know it is an inspiring presence. Good old Picard. Well, let's see how we're doing here.
All hands to battle stations.
Don't know why you think you're going elsewhere. You're not.
All hands to battle stations. I'm Captain Benjamin Sisko of the USS Defiant.
You can tell that was a little bit kit-bashed, can't you?
Ahead. Full impulse.
Changing heading.
Let's, oh, I think we just colonized this. Excellent. Yes, we're going to be playing STA 3. I plan to play as the Cardassians, and Keith's in a few minds about this. He's thinking he might go as the Rommies. But he did say that he'd played a lot as the Rommies, and he wanted to get the opportunity to test out some other things. So.
Yellow alert activated.
Hostile crystalline entity. Now, where is it? That could come straight for 59 Eridani. That hopefully won't be too much of a problem, because we've got fairly solid defences here. Let's see what happens. It might go for Katinga instead, or Epsilon 4. Are we in a position where we're likely to be attacked by it? If it goes to the Asia Nebula and then comes across to, say, Rirapenthe, we might be in a little bit of trouble.
All sections report.
But that's a big might, isn't it? So I'm not going to unduly concern myself about it. Let's get these things, as always. Let's have a cap yard, and Yep, there we go. We also have one of those yards. There we go.
Cisco.
Let's take the fleet.
Ahead. Full impulse.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel good about this now. I think we're going to be able to take this... Oh, here we go. Yep. The Robin class colony ship. I think that's changed name recently.
Station complete.
And we're actually finally going to take this artifact planet. It's about damn time, isn't it? What are you doing here?
Entering coordinates.
Why are you not at Moksha?
We read you.
Colonization was successful. Unable to comply. Unable to comply.
There we go. And of course, let's, as always, extend our trade lanes. Dollar, 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 dollar. There we go. Right. Try some purple. This must have been the... Oops.
Enemy
Wrong button.
engaged.
This was Unimatrix 114's homeworld at some point. Fascinating. Oh no.
Status report.
Oh god. This is going to be somewhat destructive to my ships. Is that a Nova class just attacking by itself? Are you insane? Get back
Entering
there.
coordinates.
I mean, he's brave, but he's stupid. Oh wow, that is a cluster and a half. There we go. The Nova has
Station
survived
complete.
somehow.
Bring up local star charts.
Rather maddeningly, I wouldn't be impressed myself. Moksha appears to be just about finished off.
Station complete.
Now that our Polaris has arrived, I'm
by.
not sure why the Polaris didn't make it. Okay, the Voth Spatial Relay Drive. A form of transwarp known to the ancient Voth as the Spatial Relay Drive has been recovered from the remains of a city ship that crashed on the surface of our
Enemy
planet
vessels
millennia ago.
detected.
Extensive examination of the technology has provided us with numerous improvements to our propulsion systems. Cool. I'm sure we'll take this world in a minute or two. There are several damaged bioships here. That could be a problem. They're extremely good against buildings. Ooh. Alright, everything is proceeding as I have foreseen.
Station complete.
Go ahead. What's on your mind?
Whee! Alright. What are these bioships doing and where are they going? Why are they going there and what's happening? I think they actually got themselves stuck here from the looks of it. Which I'm pleased about. Let's keep our fingers crossed that that is indeed the case. Looks like we're hopefully going to take Morcha next.
Prepare the colonists.
Let's get that Robin class colony ship and we will
Station
ask it to
complete.
take Morcha.
Bring us about.
All sections.
Everyone
ready.
here, go and see what the
Repeat
Borg are up to.
Station complete.
Oh, there's another one here, look! Oh no, that's their capital now. I got overexcited. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, as I say, it is morning. I cannot cope with life. But it's going very well, so, like worryingly well, on I'm not used to this kind of success rate. I am playing this in a very, very casual manner. If you are playing SDA3 or one of the other Sins mods, I wouldn't advise that you play it the way I do when I'm playing single player. I'd actually have multiple fleets doing various different things, and I really don't. I kind of like, I get to a point and I play in a very casual manner because I find the AI isn't any threat. If you're playing against a person, don't play like this.
Was successful.
That is the long and short of it. Do not play like this. Okay, we've taken both Moksha and Fibbon.
Complete.
There's Moksha.
Unable to comply. Unable to comply.
Changing heading.
Use our standard get-up for the smaller worlds. We'll let these ships kind of slowly destroy the assimilation nodes and the assembly matrix and all of this good stuff. It'll take a little time, but I'm sure it's worth it-ish.
Acknowledge, Starfleet.
Well, and let's move the fleet on.
Understood.
Unable to comply. Unable to comply. Unable to comply.
There we go.
Prepare the docking bays.
And I'd say we're in a really good position. Like, usually at this position you wouldn't be making 100 credits a second. I mean, look at the amount of credits I've got now. Do I have any research left to complete? I think I may well have some in the foreign consulate. So let's just,
unable to comply.
As I'm a completionist,
Unable
let's
to
do it.
comply.
Now, people talked about things like Project Unity and the Venerable
Station
Fleet and things like that
complete.
recently. There is a thing that you have to do in order to get these. Yes, you need to research them. Of course you do. So what you'd be doing is you'd be sending your Surak refits out to your allies, or the people you wanted to ally with. Klingon, in this case, if you are going to want the Venerable Fleet and or Project Unity.
Enemy
You would have to
engaged.
research diplomatic philosophy and the Khitomer Accords. Now, what you'll actually have to do is ally with the Klingons via the Khitomer Accords in order to unlock these three. So that's really
Research
important to note.
complete.
You're not going to be able to research these until you have a pact that will allow you to go ahead and research them. A lot of people have become confused by that in the past, but that is how it works. And I do hope that that helps a little bit. Let's just see if they've... House of Korath are hanging on for dear life, aren't they? What's this? Oh dear. That is not what I wanted to see. Am I in a position?
Station complete.
Oh, I'm going to have to be in a position. Let us... Alright, looks like we get both of these. It's here, so I think Nomad we have some construction facilities on. Let's make one of those.
Research complete.
Have a few Defiance. 10 Defiance sounds eminently reasonable. And
Station
a
complete.
couple of Novas, of course. So,
Yellow alert activated.
quantum singularity in our system, not a problem. Yeah, that one bioship here, one bioship here. Looks like they've spread out quite well. Interesting. As I say, it's something that we will deal with and rectify, but these bioships are pretty tough, really. Hopefully.
Research complete.
As you can see, it does a lot of damage with a single shot. Moshka has a crystalline core. I think we're now at the point where we can move this fleet onwards. Good, to Katinga.
Increase power to engines.
Now, if I'm correct,
Ahead.
I can see
Full
explosions happening here, so I suspect that the whale probe is still here.
Awaiting orders.
A little bit of a concerning
Research
moment, but we shall see
complete.
what happens.
Research complete.
Damn bioship. Right, the research is
Adjusting
ongoing.
coordinates.
We've researched everything that we can in the foreign consulate. Do you know what? Why don't we, let's just utilise that.
Station complete.
It looks like they're now fighting bioships, so what's probably happened here is they've dealt with a whale probe, bless them, and they're now having to fight bioships, which will probably wreck them, to be honest. There goes one of their capital ships. Yeah, that is a really unfortunate point for them. Oh, wow. Because these bioships are pretty tough.
Research complete.
I'm not even going to fight the Klingons here. I'm going to go straight for these guys. Yep, they're definitely running. And more bioships.
Target primary systems.
My. Interesting. Lots and lots and lots of bioships. Hopefully our alpha is good enough that we can just deal with them in one fell swoop. It is. You can see what a danger these guys would be. Excellent. Okay, so we've dealt with those bioships. We have other bioships to deal with here. Underneath the world. And hopefully there you saw actually the ping of how well these things regenerate their hull. Because they're organic ships, we chose to give them quite a high hull regeneration, and that must have regenerated 1,000 in the space of about 10 seconds. So you've really got to absolutely smash these things. Where is the enemy engaged? I've got one ship still, bioship still at Arcanis. We have one ship still elsewhere. Got the Prometheus and the Defiant class ready. Good.
Colonization was successful.
Let's give it MVAM because we need to give that thing more targets to chase. Kittima has had everything destroyed at it.
All sections report.
Let's use our colony ship.
Bring us about.
Alert the crew.
Ah, here we go. Arcanis can be saved by our secondary fleet. Good. Good.
Go ahead. What's on your mind?
Oh, there's always all sorts of things on my mind, Captain Janeway. Usually coffee.
Report.
Because, let's face it, there is coffee, and it is in that nebula.
Squadron reporting, Captain.
Yes.
Right, looks like we've dealt with everything here. I'm going to go to Beta
Bring us to full
Lankar.
impulse.
Okay, strategic fortifications is a must.
Unable to comply.
Prepare the docking bays.
As always, bring my usuals here. I think I would like some more production facilities. I think that's going to be wise in our situation.
Research complete.
Very good. And I'm actually going to build some defences here because I have noted that the enemy are pretty close to us. Did I really want that? I did not want that. I wanted a Nolan type repair dock. And we're going to build a few of these.
New heading confirmed.
And some torpedo turrets to defend them.
Hangars. Combat landings authorized.
Good old combat landings. There we go. Right.
Warp speed.
Adjusting coordinates.
Now what you might want to do, playing... Oh, is that another
Station
bloody bioship?
Station complete.
Fucking bioships!
Colonization was successful.
Let's give that fortress mode. Got some more things to build at the moment. We'll just leave that for just a minute or two. These bioships are just causing me difficulty here. We've also taken Kitomo.
Unable to comply. Unable to comply. Station complete.
My trade routes must be insane
Unable
at this
to
point.
build.
Prepare the docking bays.
Right, this has been an extra long episode. I'm going to finish it in
Enemy
just a moment or two.
engaged.
Going to finish that bioship off. Your mum goes to college. Right,
Standing by.
and where was the other one? Beta Thermidor.
you.
Thermidor? Theridor? Lobster Thermidor.
Prepare the docking bays.
It didn't actually destroy much, which was nice.
Standing by.
And the Prometheus has leveled up. Prometheus? Promelian? It's not a Prometheus. Polaris! There we are. Good God. Let us have
heading
another
confirmed.
level of temporal shockwave. And I'm going to give it some defensive expertise.
Colonization was successful.
Ready to cover the fleet, sir.
Beta Lankel already appears to have been destroyed, so we'll just let... Oh, we've
Station
colonized it.
complete. Unable to comply. Unable to comply. Insufficient research.
Alert the crew.
There we go, destroy everything.
Changing heading.
Just got to finish that off, and then I'll be able to get my refinery station up.
Complete.
Begin a sensor scan.
Station complete.
Come on. Why is nobody shooting? Oh, there it goes. Good.
All crews stand ready.
On to Mempa. There's another bloody bioship here. Fleet.
All sections
Just
ready.
deal with that before it becomes more of a problem.
Station complete.
And the Robin class colony ship can go
Research
and take
complete.
Rurapenthe.
Flight decks at the ready.
It appears that we have a third fleet here,
Move us
so
in.
we're going to send them
All
straight
wings
to
on
Lambda
standby.
Hydrae. Let's have them move together and create a new
Red and
fleet.
Gold
From.
Wings rendezvous with us at these coordinates.
Enemy vessels detected.
Good old Red and Gold Wings. The pirates are out and about. There we go. Right. And I think we'll call that the end of the episode. Let's pause. We have taken more than half the galaxy now. I think it's only going to take 1 or 2 more episodes in order to finish this off. This evening, when I do get home from work, I am going to be recording the grudge match with Bane. I do hope you're looking forward to that. I really am. I'm not sure that I'm going to win it. Bane is as good at Sins, if not better than I am. We were both developers on SDA3, and that's what we're going to be playing. So we both, in theory, got a leg up on it. But I have not really been a competitive player. Oh, hello. What the hell is all this? Oh, rebels. You rebel scum. Actually, some fairly good ships here. Without getting distracted, I do hope you've enjoyed this. Ladies and gentlemen, please, as always, do like and subscribe if you're enjoying what you're seeing, and share it anywhere that you possibly can. That is a way to generate more views. It's a way to generate more comments, and you should get some really nice banter if you do get more comments on here. So, ladies and gentlemen, please do have a lovely day. For now, this is Gildecat. Out.